Yeah, hold on. Cut this energetic ass music off. Cause today is a sad day. Today is the day that we found out that Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed again. Wait, hold on. We really need this rainy background. That Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed again. Oh no! The game that I've been waiting to a sequel for like 10 years. Oh no, not another. How long is it till next year, May? That's like what, less than 12 months? So like, not another 10 months. After 10 plus years of waiting for Grand Theft Auto after it got delayed, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to flip out and act like you're surprised, and I'm supposed to cry and have a hissy fit. Then like one of those millionaire streamers, I'm supposed to get up and destroy all the property in my room. So I'm supposed to, you know, get up, break my chair. I'm supposed to fly into the air and double drop kick into my screen. I'm supposed to elbow my goddamn PC midstream. I'm supposed to take a sledgehammer out of nowhere, just bang that bitch on my keyboard. I'm supposed to take out a Gatling gun and just shoot my stream deck like 15 times. I had to take out a knife, go over to my mouse, just 15 times. You know, I gotta act real dramatic. I gotta act real crazy. I gotta act real surprised that Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed. Nigga, I'm not. Now you may be like, you not surprised? No, nigga. This shit got delayed like 43 million times. And I told y'all a while ago, guys, this shit, they dead ass can wait 25 years to drop after GTA 5 drop, to drop GTA 6, and niggas still gonna buy it. Why? Because GTA 5 is a forever game at this point. At this point, it's a forever game. Like, you gotta realize, GTA 5 has been around for so long. There's a good portion of people who play GTA 5 who've never played the story. They never beat the story mode, never touched it. Let me repeat that again. There's a good portion of people currently playing Grand Theft Auto that have never touched the story mode. They brought Grand Theft Auto, they set up a 5M server, or they went to a Discord with a 5M server, and they went and did they 5M roleplay. They went and did their RP. So this is a forever game because of the role-playing community. Number one. Number two, the parent company of Rockstar, Take-Two, owns NBA 2K. They have infinite money to stall. And even though their stock is taking a big hit, it doesn't matter. Because like I said, they own NBA 2K. They will forever make money off of their basketball game monopoly with NBA 2K. Which honestly, the FCC need to come in and correct that shit on the NBA end, but that's another conversation for later. NBA 2K, on the other hand, like I said, is owned by Take-Two Interactive, the company that owns Rockstar. So they can stall forever. 25 is the max. After 25, alright gang, it ain't never coming out. But they can wait. If they can wait 15 years, I think they can squeeze another 5 out. And then another 5 after that. And then after that, hey, people ain't gonna care no more. At that point, it's gonna be, GTA 5 will be older than some people. Shit. It is, at this point, it technically is. I mean, not even technically, it literally is older than some of the people playing it. Because, remember, I'm saying 10 years, but it's 2025. That game came out in 2013. So really it's been 5 to 5 before 12 years. There's somebody on Grand Theft Auto right now, 12 years old, playing that game that came out the same day they was born. Think about that. That game, the latest entry in the Grand Theft Auto franchise, is so old, some of its player base is younger than the game itself and how long it's been out. But this in particular, I think we could cut the sad music off. I don't think we're really that sad. I think the jig is up. I'm not that sad. I don't give a fuck. Whatever it does come out, just like all you niggas, I will be playing it. But this, to me in particular, was a bit interesting because I want to see if Game Rant can provide any additional context as to why the stock dropped specifically and how much did it drop. Because if it dropped like 2-3%, actually let's look at it. Take-Two stock. Let's see how much. Max. It's an insignificant drop, because from 97 to now, I see a bunch of up. What the fuck? They went down in 2022? Oh yeah, people was going outside. They went up in 2020, down 2022, and then from there they've just been going back up. $200 to get stock in Take-Two. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm just looking at something. All right, let me analyze my numbers like a fucking nerd. But yeah, it don't look that bad to me. But let's see, 5 days. Okay, so for a month it dropped. For the last 5 days, steep drop, but I'm not gonna lie, a weekly steep drop like this isn't that crazy. Like, this is a panic sell type drop. This isn't like a, oh, the company is fucked type drop. And even if we look at the chart for today, like, it dropped down, but it's going back up, so they're fucking fine. Anyway, Take-Two stock price dropped nearly 11%, which is not that much. Due to the recent news of GTA 6 being delayed to May 26, 2026. Take-Two plans to rely on upcoming releases like Borderlands 4 and Mafia: The Old Country to offset the short-term impact of GTA 6. No, they're not. No, they're not. It's the other way around. Take-Two is not planning to rely on Borderlands 4 and fucking Mafia: The Old Country. Now, understand that I'm talking within the context of comparing Borderlands and Mafia to Grand Theft Auto, one of the biggest games of all time, all history, all existence. People who don't play video games, old people going in their walker up the steps for church on Sunday service, know what Grand Theft Auto is. They may not know who Franklin and CJ and all that is, but you say, hey, do you know what Grand Theft Auto is? They're gonna say yes. Grand Theft Auto is going to make the money to cover releases like Borderlands 4 and Mafia: The Old Country. Because Borderlands 4 and Mafia: The Old Country, it's more of a, how do I put this? Comparatively speaking, these games don't make no fucking money. Comparatively speaking, the developers of Borderlands and Mafia are fucking broke compared to Rockstar whenever they drop a new Grand Theft Auto. Because again, Grand Theft Auto is a game that's reputation transcends gaming. People who never touched a PlayStation controller know what Grand Theft Auto is. Okay? So we're not putting Borderlands 4 and Mafia: The Old Country as, oh, they're keeping Take-Two afloat. Like, nigga, no, they're not. There's shit that Take-Two is putting out for the meantime before Grand Theft Auto keeps them afloat. GTA 6's delay has majorly disappointed. I don't give a fuck about what GTA fans get disappointed in. They get disappointed when they found out there was no aliens on Mount Chiliad. I don't give a fuck. GTA 6 is a bummer, Rockstar technical lead says. Oh, this one I saw because it looked like it could be an interesting quote from a former Rockstar employee. So I just want to read the quote. All right. Boom. We could just go to the original tweet. What did brother say? What did he say? Bummer. The good news is that they are clearly confident they are going to make May. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given a date. Okay. It seems like there's more to it than that. Further down in the thread, he agrees that... Oh, wait. The good news is that they are clear, blah, blah, blah. Further down in the thread, he agrees that it was absolutely a brave decision for the company to make, adding, I remember when we made the call for GTA 4. It's not an easy decision to make. You don't want to disappoint the fans. Well, the difference between GTA 4 getting delayed and GTA 6 getting delayed is, I'm not going to say GTA 4 wasn't anticipated, but the gap between GTA, I think, San Andreas and GTA 4 is way smaller. It's like 2-3 years or something like that. Like, let's look it up. Where is it? GTA. That sounds crazy in today's context. GTA SA. 2004. And then the other one was like, what, 2009? 2008. So 4 years. 4 to 5 years is the usual time it takes for like the development cycle on a AAA game on the level of something like Grand Theft Auto. So like people waiting from San Andreas to Grand Theft Auto 4 wasn't that long, and then Grand Theft Auto 4 after it released got a bunch of DLC content, and then it had the online mode in addition, like, and then mods and stuff like that helping from the community, even though that has nothing to do with Rockstar. Excuse me. But like, yeah, like when it comes to GTA 4, the gap between GTA San Andreas to 4 versus or even the gap from 4 to 5. Like, let's look it up. Oh, 5 came out in 2013. So it said 2008 to 9, 10. Yeah, so that's 5 years. Yeah. So 5-year gaps, 4 to 5 year gaps. That's not crazy. Versus Grand Theft Auto 6, we've been waiting over a decade. We waited a decade to even get news that it was being developed. But on top of that, over a decade to even like get a release date, waiting for the game to come out, all that. So it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It is not the same. Who worked on 3, blah, 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 blah. The good news is, and another thing about this quote is, also take this with a grain of salt, because remember, it said the last game he worked on was a game that came out before the entire 2010s. So the game he last worked on with Rockstar came out over 10 years ago. But when it comes to general company philosophy and culture, it can change over time, but it often doesn't. Further down in the thread, he agrees that it's not an easy decision to make. You don't want to disappoint the fans. Oh yeah, another thing. Besides the anticipation between 4 and 5, between San Andreas and 4, also keep in mind, not only weren't we not starving, NBA 2K wasn't a microtransaction machine. GTA San Andreas didn't even have online. So for that game, back then Rockstar was moving like they was in hunger mode. They had to drop a game every couple years. They had to drop banger after banger after banger after banger. They had to release a game that worked on day one. They had to release a fun game full of content on day one. They had to do that. But Cyberpunk 2077, because that game has been out for a while and there's been a lot of fixes, I feel like over time people are gonna forget. But that game had one of the worst launches of all gaming history because it didn't work day one. Right now in 2025, if that company would have delayed the game to 2025 and released the game that they have out now, if they would have released this right now, Cyberpunk would have won Game of the Year this year. It would have cleared everything out. I guarantee you. As much as people love Cyberpunk, that shit would have cleared easily won Game of the Year. If the game actually worked in the year it came out, it could have won Game of the Year. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But because the game like literally didn't function, nigga wasn't in the conversation. But if Cyberpunk, how it is right now, came out right now, instant easy Game of the Year, no hesitations, no questions asked, getting your ass kicked. And whoever you are competing against it, you're getting your ass kicked. Grand Theft Auto didn't have laurels to rest on. I mean, Rockstar didn't have laurels. They didn't have infinite money makers like with Grand Theft Auto to rest on. They had to actually put games out to make money. They don't have to do that. Grand Theft Auto 5, again, 12-year-old game. Some of the people on the game weren't even born when the game came out or were born when the game came out. This game is making money. This is GTA 5, if they want it to be, can be a forever game. Like real shit. Because of the online, it can be a forever game. But let's see if there's any more quotes. He also walks back slightly on previous comments he made a few days ago when he stated that if it was his decision, he wouldn't release any additional trailers for the 6th Grand Theft Auto, reasoning that there is more than enough hype around 6 and the element of surprise is going to make the release only bigger as an event. That's true, because for Grand Theft Auto 6 specifically, okay, so for previous editions of Grand Theft Auto, they all came out before like social media was like it was now, because like in 2013 gaming videos was still a crazy new concept, a new idea to the mainstream. Because remember, people who was really like using YouTube heavily, like people who was 17 in 2006 or something like that, who was around that age bracket of people who watch gaming videos, and like 2006 when the website came out, they knew about it. People who are very technologically forward knew about it. But by the time like 2012, 2013 came around, that's when the Jacksepticeyes, the Marky Moves, the Dashies started blowing up and out the roof when it comes to gaming content. The expert thieves, the fucking what's that Minecraft? The any of the Minecraft YouTubers. That's when all of those people just blew up and it became a mainstream concept. And then the 2020s happened, and that's when. And the reason why I mentioned like it started around 2012, 2013, the gaming thing started to blow up on YouTube, is because you gotta remember, when a game is being developed, the jokes and stuff written in the game usually aren't time relevant. They reference to stuff 2 and 3 years ago. So if a game right now comes out in 2025, they're probably referencing stuff from like 2021, 22, 20. So when Grand Theft Auto came out in 2013, remember, it's what? Grand Theft Auto 4 was 2008. So 2008 to 9 to 10, and in 3 years. So 5 years. So it was referencing jokes in about 2010-ish, sometime in that time period. And came out 3 years later. So all the jokes and media and content in that game were 3 years behind when it dropped. Keep that in mind. Now that this game is coming out with all that around it, you don't have to hype up a game the same way. There's tons of YouTube niggas like me sitting up here making 100 million videos about it. That's going to hype it up for you. The Grand Theft Auto community is going to promote this shit for you for free because it's mutually beneficial for them to do that. There's more going to make the release only bigger as an event. Today he suggests a second trailer will be nice now to wash away the disappointment. I think he's backtracking because of backlash. If this statement is true and they're saying that he said this a couple days ago, the comment section was probably a bunch of people saying, shut the fuck up, I don't know about this one, please don't tell them that. It was probably a bunch of stuff like that, just me knowing how social media works. So I think he might have been backtracking to like say like, hey bruh, to be real with you, they don't have to do anything. They're Grand Theft Auto. They are what games, like the popularity level wise, strive to be, what they want to be, who they want to look like, basically. They ain't gotta do shit but exist. So like I definitely agree with that sentiment, but second trailer would be cool, but they don't have to. While it sounds like blah 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 blah, are there any other quotes? Not only are we now faced with a longer wait for the game, but the potential impact of the delay, the potential impact the delay could have on the industry might also be pretty bad. I don't know about that one. Whenever Grand Theft Auto drops, it is undoubtedly, unquestionably in conversation for Game of the Year. The only way Grand Theft Auto can't be in conversation for Game of the Year is if the shit drops like Cyberpunk 2077. If Grand Theft Auto comes out and it's running like Avengers 2020 on release, then them niggas is getting cooked. No. But if the game functions, it doesn't matter if it's mid, the shit will go crawl. Will go off, it'll go crazy. Regardless. But Bloomberg reporter Dracian Schreier, whatever the fuck, reported that nobody I've talked to at Rockstar has believed fall 2025 was a real window for a very long time now. From the outside, bro thought it was a 50-50 that GTA 6 would actually be released this year. Yeah, it's a 50-50 GTA 6 will be released any year because you don't work there and you don't know what the fuck the development, how far they are in development with anything. But, oh my god, that was dumb loud right under the mic. Where's my other phone? I know it's ringing. Oh, it's under my cover. But yeah, it's interesting. And one last thing I wanted to go over that was fucking funny to me, I just personally found this funny, is Devolver Digital said that they're going to, made a tweet earlier where they basically said, yeah, the day GTA 6 comes out, we're going to drop a game the same day. This is like their little funny shit. they're going to drop a game the same day because they made that promise like March this year, and they're doubling down on the game. And I mean, you can kind of see it right here. I don't know why the fuck they would do this to one of their developers. I know they developers are working their ass off to make sure that that Devolver Digital is happy with them. Because bro, imagine being a studio Devolver Digital. Wait, hold on. Imagine you sitting there, chilling, you in your office, you ready with your game, you ready to announce it, produce it, and release it. You get a knock at the door. Wait, hold up. Wait, actually, let me leave the tweet on screen. Because I feel like I might have to clip this. Because guys, I can't afford to pay an editor and hire a bunch of people to edit my TikToks and shit for me. I gotta do it myself. But like I said, imagine this. Imagine you're a publisher working under Devolver Digital. You've put in tons of work to make a fire game, to make an amazing game. And you sitting there, right? You're sitting back, kicking your feet up like, yes, this game is ready for release. This game has already gone gold. We've already polished the game. This game is looking good. I see you. I got you in a second. This game is looking good. All we gotta do is pick a release date. Then you hear a knock at the door. You open up the door. Click. Oh, it's Devolver Digital. What's good? How you doing? They say, yo, what's good? They say, oh, you here on good business. They say, nah, I'm here on business. And you go, but all business is good business. They shake their head. Nah, all business isn't good business. You go like, what you mean by that? What you mean? Oh, you just joking, right? You just playing, right? No, I'm not playing. I'm not joking. Not all business is good business. We're here to do business. Have you picked a release date for your game? You sitting there like, no. The game is done, but we're just taking into consideration the market to see when we want to. They go, that's cool. Your game drops on May 26, 2026. And they go, yeah, that's cool. Wait a minute. They go over. They open up Opera GX or pull out their game release calendar. They go, wait a minute. That's the same day as Grand Theft Auto 6. They go, yeah. We know. I just fell down to my knees when the log came. Oh, shit. But, yeah. If you're in the stream, oh, Strange Pill, what's good? I don't know what that means. Hold on. Are you saying some weird shit? I'm about to Google that shit, see what it means. In English. I'm doing good. But, if you're watching a stream, yeah, I see. If you're watching a stream, all you have to do is just reload your tab. I'm just splitting up the VOD. I'm just splitting up the VOD so it's easier to deal with later. But we about to get straight into this Elden Ring shit. Just keep hitting reload on your tab.